Hey everybody, welcome back to another Diecast review. If you've ever bought anything from Plan B, I'm sure you recognize this box right here. Jeremy Clements, Repairable Vehicles Race Win Autographed. Finally came in today. Alright, let's open her up. No sense of waiting. So, we'll slide that out there. So we'll take that out of the box. And that's how you know it's brand new. Still got all the white foam or white paper around it. I don't keep that paper on for very long, so just like that. And oh, I already see a donut on the left side. I like what I'm seeing already. Also, the render of the car looks really cool. Look at this. I don't know if that's new or if that's always been like that, but that's neat. I mean, that's really cool. Right there, you can see one of 288 autographed versions. I'm not sure if this will be an undersold or an oversold car. I think the coolest thing for me was like Jeremy Clements. He is an underfunded, underpaid driver and everything. And it's just cool to get one of his diecasts, whether it's raced or not. Because this is, I think, the first one they've ever made. So, Elkhart Lake, Wisconsin, in the Johnsonville 180. Started 24th. This is he led 10 laps. Margin of victory was 5.8 seconds after he and Tift spun. And everyone was kind of like, oh, he spun Tift. Well, he spun into Tift, and then they both spun out. There's a difference between what he did and what Cindric did to Gralla on the road course in the Truck Series. I mean, that was a flat-out dump. But they were both, I mean, he basically wheel-hopped and got into him and spun. It was not intentional. Anyway, race win sticker here, which reminds me, I'll have comments for that truck race here in a video, too. And then the certificate of authenticity for Jeremy Clements. So kind of cool. I get an autographed version of him. It's cool to get these autograph versions for different cars. You know, this is probably the only diecast that I'll ever get for him, unless he does it again or does something more miraculous. But I mean, a beat up road course win. It's cool to have at least one autographed car from each driver. A lot of them I like to get signed in person, but this one was too good of a deal to pass up. It's hard to argue with the Plan B standards. You know it's going to be in silver. You know it's going to be with a certificate and everything. But on top of that, you know that Plan B does a good job with making sure that they look good and it's not smudgy and smeary. Because I've had them some signed in person and they get signed on the hood, and then I'm like, Again, I never fault the driver. It's just if I were to have a preference, it would be a certain way. So. It is what it is, but that's why hey, when you can pay $8 for an autograph, I'm doing it. Oh, this looks great. Feels really heavy, too. Feels like it has some good weight to it. I'm not really sure why. I don't know if it's a new mold or something, but it feels like it's got good weight. So, let's go ahead and get down to the car. And you can see I just kind of stash stuff in the background. I don't care what the background looks like. I'm onto the good stuff now. I'm focused. So down the left side, still, as you can see, the gap between the wheel well and the wheel is still very tall. Not a fan, but can't do much about it now. There we go. Look at that. Those are the wheel marks there on the side there. And the front end was a little dinged up, I think, from that spin. Clements there. We got a bunch of different sponsors up here on the name. And the other thing that's cool, so a lot of these sponsors aren't big names either. Circle Body Shop, Carolina Driveline. Looks like there's an in memory of sticker on there. JCR, Big Air, in memory of a lot of those. Just it's cool to have different names that you don't see every day. Him and John Hunter Nemechek's truck is the same way. A lot of those smaller sponsors. It's cool. Clements on the back window there. RepairableVehicles.com. DIN number 29. There you see RepairableVehicles.com and the number 51. And we'll go over to the right side. No right side window. Makes it awesome. No right side windows are cool. So there's the undercarriage there. But there's our no right side window. Same as the other side. Little bit of ding or rubber tire mark there. Down the rest we got tape there. Otherwise pretty clean for the right side, all the way to the front. Rubbed off tires though, so they were raced. And then look at that signature. I mean, that's Jeremy Clements, number 51. I mean, that's That's as good as you could ask for it. And then on top of that, you can see the wiper blade up there. I mean, yeah, just awesome. This is why I don't mind it going through Plan B, because look at that signature. That looks awesome. And I've had Trevor Bayne autograph it like that, Trevor Bayne number 6, but even that, it's just so hard to get it to look this nice when it's done. And so it's nice to do it that way. I think I'm going to start going paint pens, but we'll get to paint pens is a discussion for another day. Anyway, on the front, you got Camaro, a little bit of scuffing from the bumping they did. Look at that grill. I mean, that grill, if I can get even closer, we'll go to about there. Look at that detail on that grill. That looks phenomenal. I mean, edge to edge and top to bottom, it just looks good. The air opening looks right. I don't know if there's any dents on the front bumper or not, but it looks fantastic. Then we'll look under the hood here. Again, not a lot of detail under here. I wish, I mean, and I'll say this out loud for Lionel, please put some color to this motor. I mean, silver and black. I mean, you gotta have something, right? Put something in there. This is just downright bland. So I don't care what they put in there, just put something with some color in there. I mean, man, silver and black is just a little bit too bland for me. But other than that, I mean, this is an absolute home run. So if I don't know if Plan B is sold out of these yet. I am not a salesman for Plan B, but I might as well be because I really like what they do. But yeah, this car is an absolute 10 out of 10. So if you do not have it and you were thinking about it, pick one of these babies up. They look fantastic. Signatures turned out great. Just an overall really, really cool car. So it's definitely one. It'll go great next to the Alex Bowman win. I've got Ryan Reed's Daytona win, a couple other Xfinity diecasts with Ty Majeski, the iRacing car. So just kind of some random misfits that I have. Otherwise, I don't have a ton of Xfinity cars. But I was debating, we'll see if I get some of Chase Elliott's or Bill Elliott's cars too. So, but anyway, if you've enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Remember, 250 subscribers means we do the Casey Kane collection video, which is like a collection video, but it's only the Casey Kane cars, which is close enough to half. So, you know, you're still getting a good deal out of it. But yes, that will be at 250 subscribers. So make sure that you subscribe for that. Other than that, check out the eBay page. Nothing on there from this car. This car is in mine. This is going nowhere, but there will be some new ones heading up there. So if you've enjoyed the video, all that fun stuff. But then again, we will see you all in the next Diecast review.